a character in Jagun Jagun,
Yeah,
Ishisu.
that's Seven Doors.
I mean, I'm sorry, in Seven Doors. Fierce, frightening. Did he exist in any period, or it was just a fictionalized character?
The entire story is fictionalized. Yeah, yeah.
The entire story is not modeled after any.
Not at all. It was after the production. I was now hearing stories that this is looking like a particular king story. I was like, oh, really? So it's a fiction.
So
So
what motivated it? Because I was kind of wondering when I first saw the title Seven Doors, it never occurred to me, and that's not.
seven
I'm
wives.
sure.
Actually.
I'm sure it's not me alone.
Yes, you're
It
right.
never, and of course, that intriguing title makes it much beautiful. But how come? I mean, what motivated that? How
Well,
come you you started
so many
something
people
like that?
told me when they saw Seven Doors as a title, they were thinking seven hurdles
Yeah,
for the king to,
to pass.
pass. But unfortunately, my own door is replicating women.
Yeah,
For you to have an affair with a woman, you
Yeah.
have to seek consent. Seeking
Yeah.
consent is knocking. Can I come in? That's my interpretation of door.
yeah, which makes a lot of sense.
Yes, all right. And Isusu as a character, well, my message is actually that you might have some people that are some characters that are just wicked and for no just cause. That's the Susu. It's just wicked and it's powerful for no just cause. So when you seek help from people like that, they get some things in return. Seek help from the Almighty. That's my belief. So Isusu gave the help and asked for something in return. You couldn't give what he asked for in return. He has given you you have to pay for it. So it's a simple message: seek assistance from the Almighty that you believe in, and at least you will come at peace. You'll be at peace.
Yeah, I mean, I think what again, thanks to that interpretation, yeah, what came to my mind too was actually the modern day kids who would want to go and do anything to get rich.
Yeah.
And then when you get
So that's
rich,
the message
you
we're
are never
passing.
told
If you go the wrong way, no
yeah.
matter how long,
you will be
it will
punished.
tell on you and your children.
Yeah.
And
So
your
this,
grandchildren. And that's why people start saying generational curses.
yeah, because you've done something and there is karma. So what goes around will come around.
Comes around. So as a younger generation, if you engage in fraudulent activities to become rich and the wealth is there, if it doesn't haunt you till you die, it will haunt your children or your grandchildren.
Yeah. So
At
that
some
is
point.
that is the, and of course I pity I pity
The king.
the king. I pity the king. And when there's something that I found very, very interesting in Seven Doors, which is the combination of the present and the past. And the question that came to my mind is that, how did you pull it off? This is a king, young, the reluctant king, who doesn't wish this on himself.
Yes.
And with a wife from another part of the country, a wife who encouraged the husband, who now became, I mean, that's, for me, that's the most realistic part of it.
Absolutely.
This is a woman who gave all the encouragement, but then she now became at the receiving end, the victim of her generosity. Unfortunately. Now, how were you not afraid of what people would say in the character of the king? Because for me, it's one of the most realistic portrayal where the king became or becomes humanized. With all the power, he still loves the family. He still can be emotional, which is very, very unusual, but realistic.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my watchword most times when I produce. Realistic. I love to be realistic. So I'm not scared of criticism. I love people to criticize my work. Makes me better.
Constructively,
Yeah, constructively, obviously. But I listen to such critique and I want to believe, are you being realistic in your criticism? If you are, then I'll take to it. Because I'm very conscious of being realistic in producing and making films. All right. So that's, I saw, you're just being realistic here. This is just a family man that is in love with his family.
Yeah.
That's at no point in time he doesn't want to leave his family, you know. And all of a sudden this comes. In fact, when he was warned, when he was told to knock on 7 doors, he ignored this.
Yeah.
He didn't even tell his wife. He didn't even take it as anything.
Yeah.
Not until the calamity started coming. How am I going to tell my wife?
Yeah.
What do you? He had to even. He went to the extent of begging the
Babalawo,
the idol.
that please.
Don't you believe in love? I cannot marry. Don't you understand? I cannot marry 7 wives. You know. So that's the realistic part of that character.
Yeah, very realistic.
That is the way he's going to think. You know, that's the way he's going to think. And he was losing it when the wife decided to leave him at the palace.
Of course.
And that was why he walked out naked unconsciously.
Which
he was losing it.
Yeah. Which is, again, given their history, given the love they have for each other, was very realistic.
The wife
was very
had to
logical.
come back.
The wife, that was a breaking point. Yeah. But my question is this. A king crying in Yoruba land is supposed to be a taboo. Mind you, it was realistic. But this is what I'm saying. So were you not afraid of the repercussion of how people will react? That this is, again, from one point of view, very realistic, a humanization of, a deity. A king is a deity.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but so this is the point. So the king also cried.
I was conscious of that particular scene, and I was trying to merge being realistic with people's, criticism. How they're going to criticize that bit, and that
how they are going to actually receive it. Because for me, I don't
that
think.
Is why what I did was at the point it broke down.
Yeah,
he said, "I wasn't the king." He removed his crown.
Yeah,
and dropped the staff of office. I said, "This is what makes me a king. But now, I am that husband that you know." So I was ready to defend that at that point with that particular act.
And that nails it.
In fact, I didn't even hear one.
No, that nails it. That nails it. So me asking the question is not critiquing it.
I understand.
It's just marveling at how you pull it off. Yeah.
Yes.
Because so this thing you just mentioned now, I didn't. Again, I'm going to use the opportunity.
Just like a governor.
Yeah.
And everyone says, "Okay, I want to talk to my wife." "Okay, babe, the governor is outside.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you. This is Femi and my wife this." So that is different.
That is now. So in this movie, director. So you said you want to go into directing. You co-directed it.
Yes.
So why do you want to be that multi-skilled?
Okay. Well, fortunately, 7 Doors was my directorial debut.
Yeah, debut. Yeah.
And I've had 2 major directors on my film all through, which is my brother, Adebayo, and Adebayo.
Yeah.
So I haven't watched so many foreign films. I realized that they have different directors and one general director. So we have the artistic director.
Yeah.
We have the technical director. We have the director of photography. And all that. So when I have a picture, the directors have the final say.
Yes.
So to avoid, my pictures being buried, I decided to be a part of a team of directors that will take final decisions. Because I have the clearest picture in my head. So I have to join the team that takes the decision. And that's why most times I don't like to direct other people's films, just my films. I've actually directed one, but I don't want to do that again. because I realized that sometimes I was clashing with the picture that the producer writer has in
Had
her
in their
heart.
mind. So you're working towards the sanctity of the picture.
Absolutely.
So the best person to realize it is the person who conceives it, and
Absolutely.
that's really beautiful. Agemo, the role of Agemo, I think was as in
Yes.
Jagun Jagun,
Jagun Jagun.
played by a woman,
Yeah.
and that's a taboo.
Well, what's this?
And let me tell you where I'm coming from. We are currently attending a conference organized by the Lagos Studies Association. So in that conference, I I co-form two panels. One is on Nigerian history, and which is basically on this epic, and then someone raised that question, and I was like, oh my God, that's true. That this woman displayed, but for me, it was a brilliant, very very brilliant, whatever. But then the question is, okay, in Yoruba land, women are not even supposed to see the agemo. So then, how come?
What is Agama in Yoruba land?
I'm now. Well, I think the agema is a masquerade,
It's a
or so.
masquerade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
Agama is a
masquerade.
masquerade.
Yeah,
And who is under the masquerade?
nobody knows.
Nobody knows. All right.
Yeah.
So my own Agama
Yeah.
is in Jagun Jagun is a source of power that Ogundiji does not want anybody to know.
No, that's it.
So not until Agama was revealed to be that girl,
Yeah, nobody knows.
who was under Agama.
Yeah,
Some might even say it might be Ogundiji himself.
yeah.
Some might even say it's another.
So it's a
part.
mystery.
It was a mystery. So we were told that women must not touch Agama.
Yeah,
Do we know in Yoruba land if woman is the actual person under Agama masquerade? Do you understand?
yeah,
So Oguniji just used Agama as saying you don't know what is under it, and I don't want you to know, but it's powerful.
and he was performing wonders.
That's it.
Well, I mean, I'm aware. I mean, I happen to come from. I think my uncle, I have an uncle who one of the chief of the masquerades, and I know that what you're saying, actually, the women, which is kind of issue. One of the
Yes.
things that shrouded the mystery, the women who are not
They
supposed to
do
use masquerade,
rituals.
they give the masquerade
Yes.
the asho, the what he wears.
I just don't want to go there.
Yeah. So, but then I'm not supposed to see. So,
Yes.
in a way, they are part of the secret.
Then yes.
But then when they go out, they deny they bow.
they tell you
and-
don't touch
yeah,
there.
don't
They tell
touch,
you women must not come out.
Yeah. Whereas they are part of the foundation,
Absolutely.
which is known to the elders, not
Yes.
to the
Yes.
non-initiated. That again, that's.
I don't want to hear it.
Now coming to you, Chioma Akoti, who played. So what was when one? She's I'm a fan. She really the combination of both of you, absolutely fantastic. I mean, for me, it's one of the best things that's happened to Nigerian film recently, at least in contemporary Nigeria. So she nailed it.
Yes, she does.
Being a woman, a very obedient wife,
yeah.
the chemistry. So, what informed your decision? Why did you cast Chioma?
Well, that is the first time myself and Chioma would ever be on the set together. We have never acted before. That's the first time, and that's what people feel like. I'm not sure the synergy is like, wow. I said, okay, so that shows that we are both professionals.
It was electrical. Yeah.
Okay, that shows we are both professionals. And what formed my decision is me studying her over time, knowing her ability, and seeing different acts, even not where she was playing a lover woman or something. So I know, okay, she's a versatile actor and she's extremely professional.
Very, very.
She embodies each character. She defines and analyzes character like I do. So I was very sure we were going to have a fantastic performance. If an actor chooses to analyze character, because I've first question was, send me the character Bible. So this would want to analyze.
She
the
knows what
character.
she's doing.
Absolutely. So that forms my decision. But I mean, our past records.
And then she nailed it.
No, absolutely.
She nailed it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And it's actually the first time ever in the history of the biggest awards in Africa for the best actor and best actress to come from this same movie. In the last 11 years that they've been doing the award, that's to tell you that we both really nailed it.
Yeah, I mean, that for me, there's no doubt about that. So, but coming to the script now, so why did you choose to have the wife come from another part of the country, the wife of the king in Seven
from a
Doors,
different tribe.
from a different tribe?
So I was going to bring unity amongst the tribes in Nigeria. I was going to bring the love to bring together the cultures. Love supersedes cultures. And that's why you see the Igbo tribes fully supporting a Yoruba king when he was going for the war. That was basically my intention to have introduced an Igbo wife from the beginning. Fusion and love, unity amongst Nigerian tribes.
And I think you've succeeded, because this is one of the things that I said when I watched the movie. One of the things that occurred to me, as a critic, and was you went beyond the stereotype.
Yes.
Because the stereotype would be, the Yoruba will support their own,
yes.
the Igbo will support their own.
Yes.
But coming together, like Shoyinka said in the Trials of Brajero, the one character, to bury the hatchet in the head of a common enemy. So this enemy now is Esusu and all this power. Now it's our battle in terms of trouble.
Yes.
If we unite together as a country,
yes,
we would solve all our problems.
Absolutely.
And that became, because this one chanting, they bring in their gods.
Yes.
And I thought that was really, really happened. So there's something in the movie that I want to talk about, which is the way you guys pulled off the effects. A lot of effects.
Yeah.
A lot of the directorial effects, and then the sound effect, and then the scene of the fight between the Susu, the going into the underground, and
tunnel.
You are the director now, so I'm at liberty to ask you. You are the director, so I'm at liberty to ask you. I looked at it, I said, "This is Nigerian. These are." Honestly, I thought it was.
Yes. Okay, so I got the idea. Funny enough, that idea of the tunnel underground was not in my script. It came to my head while we were filming. All right. Isusu has become a deity. All right. And within an extremely unique place where Isusu stays. And of course, where he can deal with people. So if you look at where Jesus stays, because of the nature of how he became a deity, he stays on like a heap of death. So I cannot carry an institute to a river to go and fight. Another person will do that. So what another person will not do is, let me take you underground to kill you there and come back up so that they won't see you.
And most powerful people, actually, they disappear into the bowels of the
heart.
heart.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
And that's provoked the idea of having an underground tunnel, And behold, you can't even fight, no matter how powerful the king is, you could not have fought a deity to have won. Except for the interjection of your forefathers that were not human beings anymore. And we cannot even tell if Isusu died. Because after the gunshots, we just left there. So Isusu is not even dead.
That's another thing that I know. Dead gods don't die.
They don't die.
So they just disappear and go to other lands
So
to
if
continue.
Isusu disappears,
Yeah.
is he happy where he is?
Yeah. That's
We are
another
not
thing.
sure.
Might be wondering. Yeah. Which could lead to something else in future anyway. If there,
So we
a
actually
sequel,
have we actually have some questions to answer in the sequel.
yeah, then there's need for that because
That's
that and that is a logical thing. It follows each other. It's not an afterthought
Yes.
because it could lead to
So
there are
it's
so many
intentional.
questions. Yeah, there's
Seven
so
does,
many
Seven does
questions.
obviously have a sequel.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to that. So again, we've really discussed a lot of things. I'm going to round up now. Thanks for giving us a lot of your time. But the question is that Nigerian film, if we look at the past and the present, there's a lot of improvement. There's a lot of, a continuum, but then development, growth, and so. So, what does Nollywood mean to you?
So Nollywood means to me a display of Nigerian talent in filmmaking, in theater practice, right? The display of it, and the name was coined out of the fusion of different tribes
Yeah.
as Nigerians to showcase your talent, displaying it in theater practice and filmmaking. All right, and that is why, be it Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, we are all Nollywood.
Nollywood. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, some people will say some are Kannywood.
Yeah.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, and some of my colleagues that are outsiders are concerned, they refer to themselves as Nollywood as well. All right. And it was coined from us, emulating Hollywood.
Yeah.
So I like the name. I like it, and reason is because it's avoid segregation. Initially, we were having segregation, Yoruba actors, English actors, Hausa actors. I wasn't liking that.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
I
why
realized that you cross.
Yeah, I
you
do.
act in
Most of my
various- yeah.
movies,
Yeah.
I must invite other tribes. So is and it's making us grow.
I agree.
Yes, the collaborations, it's really, really making the industry grow. Yeah.
I agree.
It's easy for me to
Absolutely.
make researches in Hausa by putting a call through to Ali Nuhu, who is
Yeah.
my friend and colleague.
Yeah.
And it's easier for him to put a call to me, Femi, in Yoruba and culture. How is it done? And we tell good stories and educate people better.
That's a very wonderful one. So the streaming channels, how do they affect
Well,
Nigerian film, business wise, or in terms of exposure?
well, I should say that the streaming channels has become they're actually blessings to Nigerian content. Initially, most of us produce and then we consume locally. We watch our movies. Nigerians watch movies in Nigerians. There's no global acceptability, And so when they came, we realized that in as much as you can meet up the standard, international standard, they showcase your works to the global world. So I say they are blessings, and of course, when you go global, there's tendency for you to make more money.
Yeah.
So
But
for
that
me,
means you have to at least meet global standards.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You cannot get what you don't give.
Yeah.
If I give in that quality of production, I should expect quality returns.
Yes.
I cannot make a film for local content and I want to get high returns globally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You understand?
Yeah.
So for me, streaming platforms like Prime Video, Netflix, and others
Amazon,
trust me, they are blessings to Nigerian industry, movie industry. So, and of course, the standard of cinemas. Yeah, they are also blessings to us. Quite a number of people, don't actually go out to watch movies before because of this kind of standard of cinemas that we have. But the comfortability, the enabling and friendly environment at the cinemas now has encouraged so many people, going to the cinemas, to have fun while away the time, and of course, growing our film industry.
And I think the film industry is contributing a lot to the Nigerian economy too.
Absolutely.
Which is something to be very proud of.
Yes.
I am very proud as a Nigerian.
Yeah.
At
And
what
we are
you guys are
hoping
doing.
on that basis the government will do more for us.
Yeah. Hopefully, they will see
We open.
the beauty of it. So, what's your projection for Nigerian film the next 10 years?
Wow.
I want you to be a visionist now. I mean,
Because
at least-
we're not walking, we're running. We're running. And I want to believe that an average Nigerian film in the next 10 years will be Oscar worthy. Going to be Oscar worthy. Honestly. So I visualize that actors, producers will start to get the kind of benefit that Hollywood producers and actors get. And of course, that will, satisfy majorly retirement plans for Nigerian producers and actors.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a very good one. Well, Mr. Femi, I mean, thank you so much for these very wonderful, very eye-opening, very
Thank you very
revealing
much.
information.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
for your time.
It's okay, sir.
I mean, for you to do this for, I mean, you really don't know how much I appreciate it.
You're welcome,
And my prayer is that, God will continue to bless you.
Amen,
will
sir.
continue to grow
Amen.
your work that God has given you. You said it before, it's divine. And God Almighty, who made it possible, will continue to uphold you and
Amen.
elevate you.
Amen, sir.
Your light will never dim.
Amen, sir.
Thank you
Amen.
so much. You're a
Thank you so
blessing
much
to
for
all
coming,
of us.
sir. Thank you so much. Thank you
Pleasure.
very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.